Hey guys, my name is Dr. Todd Bickling. I'm the CEO of Own It Dental Consulting. This video is just a quick introduction to let you know who I am, where I came from, what I've done, and why you should give a crap. So let's get into it. As I mentioned, I'm a dentist. I graduated from Tufts Dental School in 1999. When I got out of dental school, I wasn't the most successful dentist on earth. I kind of bounced around from office to office for a few years. Then in 2002, I joined a small practice down in Southern Maryland. I was the first associate ever hired. It was a small practice, only 5 operatories, and it was open the customary 4 days a week, just like dental offices were back then, 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. or 8 to 4 or something like that. Basically, I worked out of one operatory, and my boss got all the new patients, and I was resigned to just seeing the kids and the prophies and the fillings, So I really wasn't very successful. And because I was kind of confined by space, I had the bright idea to tell my boss, I say, hey, listen, you like to work early mornings and I like to sleep in, and I don't mind working in the afternoons. Why don't we open 5 days a week? You can work from 7 a.m. to 1 p.m. and then I'll work from 1 to 7. That way I have more space, and I can see my own patients. And it took about 1.5 years of convincing, but in 2004, we finally started doing that. And once we did that and we were open 12 hours a day, 5 days a week, we went from seeing about 50 new patients a month to well over 100 new patients a month. So the next logical step was, wow, this is working. Let's see if we can maybe open weekends. So we hired a few more associates and we split weekend shifts. Each of us worked 1 Saturday a month. And before we knew it, we went from 100 new patients a month to over 400 new patients a month. And so we opened up a larger practice, and in 2004, we started expanding to other locations. And so in the 7 years after 2004, from 2004 through 2011, we opened up 25 offices. I became the mentor and eventually the chief dental officer to the doctors. My job was basically to hire, train, monitor the quality of the dentists. I was the boss of over 50 doctors. And then in 2011, that corporation was sold to a large DSO. My position was eliminated, so I decided to start my own business. And I did. I opened up Strong Smiles Dental Care. We were open 7 days a week. We had 2 locations in Maryland. In 2016, I stepped away from the chair and just started running the business. We were very successful. We were on the Inc. 5000 list of fastest growing corporations in the entire United States 3 years in a row. And just before the pandemic, I sold the corporation. Then I started my own consulting firm called Own It Dental, just like we talked about earlier in the video. So I started back in 2019, right around here, and these are my average clients. I've got clients all over the United States, and basically my average client has grown from here to here just in the last 1.5, 2 years, 78% growth in the last 1.5 to 2 years. So I would say that's pretty successful. And again, these are my average. We have some that are below that, some that are way above that, even through a pandemic. So basically what I'm doing now is I train doctors how to run their practices the way that I ran my practices and the way that I helped grow a corporation of 25 offices in about 7 years. I'm going to be doing a series of videos. Some of them are going to be practice management and just simple best practices. But then some of them are going to be directed more towards the doctors and not so much clinical, but a little bit more communication, treatment planning, and case acceptance and things like that. So as we go through these, I hope you enjoy these videos, and I will see you in the next one. I'll talk to you soon. Bye.